Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Eliezer Arena tonight for your women's wrestling dual meet between Allen University Yellow Jackets and your Newberry College Wolves. Tonight's bout will feature 6 contested weight classes. We have 3 wrestlers from each school that are going to be bouting. Tonight at 110 pounds, we have Celeste Welch. At 117, we have Emily Meja Martinez. At 131 pounds, we have Summer McKean. At 138, we have Amanda Moore. At 145, we have Dara Lynn. And at 207, we have Aviana Velarde. For women's wrestling, for Allen University, we have Jabrasia Lane at 110. At 124, we have Stacy Poole. At 131, we have Tequila Pruitt. At 138, we have Lyric Drumuggle. At 145, we have Jemiah Hill. At 160 pounds, we have Rakia Young. At 180 pounds, we have Morgan Thomas. And at 207, rounding out the last weight class, we have Jana Rolland. First meeting between these two this season. Be interested to see here how Newberry's performed since our last home match against Bluefield State a couple months ago. And Allen's in a third-year transition for their women's wrestling program, and this is their first year at the Division II level. So it'll be excited to see what Coach Eric Pack and Chaz McLaughlin, ironically, are both Newberry graduates and former Newberry wrestling coaches wrestling against their former employers here of Newberry College. For those of you who don't know, that Allen University is an HBCU located down the street in Columbia, South Carolina. And it's great for women's wrestling and great for historical black colleges and universities across this country to be able to sponsor men's wrestling, let alone women's wrestling as well. Tonight's first bout looks like it's going to be at 124 pounds. Looks like both teams have some forfeits. They're going to bump some people out here. Looks like we're going to have Celeste Welch at 110 bumping up to 124 to wrestle Stacy Poole. Sorry about that, folks. We're having some track wrestling difficulties at the table, and yours truly, Burt Macklin, has to run over there and run the score clock as well. So here we are at 117. Looks like Meja Martinez versus Stacy Pugh in the blue for Allen. Loves the overhook here by Meja Martinez. Very good with those Greco ties, heavy on that head, working that snap. Pugh's not backing down here in this hand fight. Nice high crotch attempt by Martinez, dump to her back. Great transition there by Meja Martinez. We got 6-0 lead here by Meja Martinez. She's on a roll here on top. Great transition from takedown to her back. She's running that arm bar on the back there. Let's see if she scoops the head, or she scoops the head exactly. Now she's going to hook the arm and look to finish with a fall here for the Wolves. Oh, Pugh rolls through and catches Martinez on her back. Oh, looks like a little bait and switch action there. If I'm Martinez, I think I'm going tech fall here. I'm not too concerned about the fall. I know she wants to win big for her team, but stick with the tech fall here. Nice double leg attempt there by Poole. Good stuff by Meja Martinez. Free shot here, go to snap. Oh, she tried a head pinch there, and looks like her head popped out there. Tough position to be in. 8-6 lead right now for Meja Martinez. 1:30 here left in the period for those of you watching at home. And we've blown back from parterre up to our feet here. Both guys here. Meja Martinez, good high crotch attempt there by Poole. Stuff in the head here. Meja Martinez had hit that, block that arm and hit that go behind here. She's got to get behind that arm and hit that go behind. Stuff in the head's a good start. That butt drag there inside the arm. Look to hit that go behind. 1 minute here left in the period. Pugh's trying to hit that hip over there. She needs to go Merkel here. Side headlock Merkel if you're Meja Martinez. Get under that arm. She's got to get under that arm. Coach Stevens yelling Merkel too. And we're stalemate here. Back to our feet here. 8-6 here left, 45 seconds left in the period. Meja Martinez and Pugh starting off with a lot of action here in the first segment of this duel between Allen and Newberry. Go behind there by Meja Martinez. Gives her a 10-6 advantage here with 30 seconds left in the period. Like I said earlier, if I'm Meja Martinez, watch that bridge. If you put her to her back, looks like she's trying a little bait and switch action there. I would be very cautious about trying that tech fall maybe. Be careful if you're going to run her over. Settle your hips. Yep, and she does exactly that. See if we can get the fall here to get the Wolves on the board. And tied this duel up 5-5. 10 seconds left here. Pugh's fighting tough, and we have a fall for Meja Martinez, and that brings the duel to 5-5 headed to the third weight class. All right, here we are at 100 31 pounds to Kyla Pruitt versus Summer McKean. Pruitt with a great takedown, transition to her back. McKean hanging tough here. McKean's bridging tough with a quick fall there for Kyla Pruitt. That brings our team score 10-10 here in the duel, headed into the 138-pound weight class. And here we are at 145 pounds, Dara Lynn versus Jemiah Hill. Team score, Allen 15, Newberry 10 currently. Nice slide by attempt there by Lynn. Both guys hanging in the hand fight here. Apologize, girls, ladies. Good leg attempt here. Way to get that leg down there by Lynn. Great double leg attempt there by Lynn. Knee slide, get them hips underneath her. Hill's doing a great job giving her some hips here. She's got a low center of ground to get those elbows down. Watch yourself here. Try to get to her belly here if you're Lynn on bottom. Currently 2-0. No near fall here currently awarded. Back on her feet here. 2 minutes left in the period. Good takedown attempt there by Hill. Looks like she's going gut wrench, folks. For those of you at home, got that tight waist locked. Trying to sit that bottom leg under here. Let's see what she does. Forward pressure, trying to get that leg under. Going to pick her up. Up, she might go lift. Nope, she's going to go high gut. And we're going back to our feet here in neutral position. .130 here left in the period. 4-0 Hill right now. Nice high crotch attempt, and she pops her head out to her back. She's got to settle here, folks. She's got to settle those hips. She's got Hill in trouble. Can we get the fall here for Lynn? Settle those hips, Lynn. Settle those hips. Chest down, chest pressure back. And tie this duel here at 15. Half readjust. Oh, great transition there for Lynn. Lynn's got that arm up. Up. Let's see what we awarded here, too. Up, she's going back to her back. We got a tied match here, 4-4. 1 minute left here, folks. Got to settle those hips back. That bottom shoulder's not quite down. She's really too far forward for those of you watching at home. It's really got to settle back and get on this side of her body here. 40 seconds here left. Official's going to let this go. But we got to settle those hips and look to put this fall away. We might have it here. So close, so close. 30 seconds here. We need Lynn to put this away here. The Wolves wrestling team over here on the knee. There it is, folks. We got a tied duel. 15-15. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to roll right into our men's match here in about 5 minutes here. Tonight looks like to be a contested, pretty decent bout here between the Allen Yellow Jackets men's wrestling team and your Newberry Wolves wrestling team. Allen has every weight class except for 141 pounds and 285 pounds for those of you who are at home. So I apologize if your child is Braden Tatum or Cale Schrader, but they will not be wrestling tonight. They will go out and get a forfeit. At 125 pounds, we have 2/3 of the McCullough triplets. Hunter McCullough and Ethan McCullough at 125 and 133. 141 from Derby, Kansas, we have Braden Tatum. At 149 from Olathe, Kansas, we have Cale Alderman. At 157 pounds, we have Dennis Varelli. At 165, we have backup 157-pounder, been wrestling up all year, doing a phenomenal job, Nick Humphreys. At 174, Seneca, Missouri graduate student Dayton Fields. At 184 pounds from Altoona, Iowa, Andrew Reed. At 197, we have John Parker Wilson from Yulee, Florida. And again, like I said earlier, heavyweight Cale Schrader from Carthage, Missouri. Coached by Darrell Brown, associate head coach Brian Blanton, and assistant coach Devin Moore. Tonight, for your Allen University Yellow Jackets, we have Xavier Anderson at 125. At 133 pounds, we have Darius Coleman. At 149, we have Drayvon Wallace. At 157, we have Quincy Gash. At 165, we have Isaiah Moe. At 184, we have Jarrell Baskin. At 197, we have Sekou Bangora. And at 275 pounds, they did weigh a guy in, Chandler Allen, but apparently he's feeling sick after weigh-ins. Coached by Eric Pack, assisted by Chaz McLaughlin and Quincy Riley. Tonight is also senior night for those of you at home, so after the 149-pound weight class, there will be a small intermission here with a brief interruption to introduce and talk about the seniors who are leaving this program. Tonight's seniors they're going to be talking about are Dayton Fields, Cale Schrader, Braxton Mann, Asa Walton, and Des Marshall. All of these individuals have been here for at least 4 years, with the exception of Cale and Dayton Fields, who are 3-year JUCO transfers, but they've been a wonderful addition to this program. We're excited to have them here, and you'll hear me talk about them more here in a little bit later. Tonight's officials, Bob Simpson. Bob's been a local for us for quite some time, so excited to have him around and have him back at our gym to be able to promote college wrestling, specifically on the Division II level. Here we are getting ready for tonight's face-offs here. Like I stated before, 8 contested weights tonight. The only weights that Allen does not have is 141 pounds and 285 pounds. Got a packed house here tonight, if y'all can't see this. The students are back on campus, first week of classes. It's a fantastic environment. I checked with our ticket counter at the front door. We have slightly over 400 people in the gym, so it's a great environment here. Expected more. Practice is over now. Footballs, spring workouts are just in conditioning. Same with both lacrosses, men's and women's basketball also as well. So we expect to pack this place out tonight here in Eliezer Arena. Here we are getting ready for the national anthem here in the face-off, like I said before. But this divisional matchup is the third time that Allen University has wrestled Newberry College in the South Atlantic Conference Carolinas since the emergence of that, like I like to call a super conference, the merger of two conferences combining. Both have done phenomenal works for the sport of wrestling and for the sport of field hockey. Both marginalized sports in the Southeast, both have combined and created a super conference, and now they have a plethora of institutions that have representation all over Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. So it's exciting to see. But here we are for your face-offs, like I spoke earlier. Xavier Anderson and Hunter McCullough going out there. Hunter McCullough, redshirt freshman, the triplets, like I like to call them. I like to call them the McCulloughs, because if you don't know their hairstyles, sometimes they're unidentifiable. And here goes Ethan McCullough. Both of these guys had some great performances at the Pembroke duel. Hunter went out there and got a little caught, a little roll around, but pretty much dominated the match, and Ethan responded back well with a great fall. Braden Tatum here getting that forfeit for us, Derby, Kansas product. And then Dre Wallace here from Palatka, Florida versus Cale Alderman. 157 for Allen. You have Quincy Gash and Dennis Varelli here from New Jersey. At 165, you have Isaiah Moe and Nick Humphreys. Backup 57-pounder, been wrestling up all year. Just phenomenal work. For those of you who don't know about wrestling, people who have to wrestle up in weight classes, that's a mighty challenge, and Nick's been up to it all year. 174, Dayton Fields also, my apologies, has a forfeit too. So I'm sorry for Seneca, Missouri. Those at home in the Fields family, but he has a forfeit tonight. So 184, we have Andrew Reed going out there against Jarrell Baskin. Saku Bangora at 197 and John Parker Wilson. And lastly at 285, we had Chandler Allen, but he's not wrestling tonight for Allen. So Cale Schrader is going to take the forfeit. And here we are going out for the captains for the coin flip. We're going to see who gets odd and evens. It's like Red's choice. Red won. Red gets choice. And we'll find out here shortly what they took. And it looks like the Wolves took odd. So for those of you that don't know, that coin flip is a ceremonial procedure, obviously, to identify who gets choice at odd matches and even matches. So Newberry will have first choice at the end of the first period at all odd matches, and Allen will have it at every even match. Newberry's wearing the gray singlets tonight, throwing it back here to the mid-2015, 2016 seasons. And here we are with McCullough. Good outside leg attack attempt there by Anderson. Hunter's going to get that good hand fight there, climbing on that wrist, that outside elbow here. Let's see what he does with it. Climb up to those ties. Hunter definitely has a little bit thicker chest, but Anderson does look a little bit quicker. So we'll see how these two use their strengths to be able to get to their offense and see who can put points on the board first. Nice fake by Hunter. See how he chases it up here. Got a good bite on the front head. Nope. Anderson pops his head out. Good fake attempt there by Hunter. Good leg attack attempt by Anderson. Hunter's trying to scoot the corner here. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Hunter's doing a good job being tough here. Don't let him double off. Maybe going chin whip here. Let's see what Hunter does. Going up, going trip. Get to that shin. Watch the broomstick cut back. Gets that foot down. Fantastic job defending it there by McCullough. No points, and the LEA's arena is electric. And we're only on the first weight, folks. I just checked with the ticket counter, and we're at 556. So that left side of the bleachers that y'all see over there, if it gets over 800, they will have to call the fire marshal. So let's hope we don't get close to that tonight. Nice leg attack to Hunter. Jacks it up. Back trip. We got a three-point takedown. Great mat return there by McCullough. 1 minute here left in the period. Hunter's got to keep him on bounds. Get to an ankle. Got to love the electricity here in Eliezer Arena. You can just feel it. Bottom leg's going under here. We might have a short tilt here. 45 seconds left in the period. Hunter's got that wing and a wrist. See if he can stack him up. Keep him on, Hunter. Keep him on. Lets him out. That's okay. Electric atmosphere. And we're only at 2 minutes and 18 seconds in the first bout, folks. So if you're at home and you were thinking about coming, it's not too late, folks. Anderson's trying to get wide here. Hunter's doing a great job. That tight waist and that chop. Nice Granby by Anderson. Cradle near side there. And up. He's going far side cradle. Up. He got it. He's got it locked up. He's going to sit that hip under. We have near fall. We have near fall. We got at least a 2 count maybe. Let's see where we're at here. Nope. Official gives no swipes here. So he might have been in and out of near fall criteria, but it was too quick for me. I would have probably swiped twice and gave 2 points. But good thing they're not paying me to do the officiating. 1 point escape. Anderson here, 5 seconds left. If you're Hunter, you got to be a little stingier. 3-point takedown. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon, folks. Oh, he let him up, but he got a quick takedown there. So that's a great idea there by McCullough. Red's choice. Red's going to defer, and Anderson's going to pick. Going down. Riding time is 1:05 at home for those of you that don't know. For those of you who follow Division II rankings, your Newberry College Wolves are ranked number 24 in the latest national rankings. First time they've made an appearance all year, and it kind of really encapsulates what they've been doing all season. So it's a great time for them to be wrestling well and moving forward, getting ready for the postseason here as we got about a month and a half left of season. Hunter's trying to go tilt there, going trip, going cut back here. Gonna lift that leg up and look to kick that leg out. Yes, he does. To his back. And we have near fall, folks. Let's see if Hunter can put him away. He's a tough bridger here. Good job getting off his back. Anderson's not going away quietly. So if I'm Hunter, I'm thinking I'm probably not going to pin this guy, but there's a great chance that I'll get a technical fall. It's like he's going bow and arrow here, folks. Yep, he's getting there. Close to scraping that. Going to step through Turk. He's got that bundle. He's going to go cross-face cradle. Anderson's being stingy, folks. He's making McCullough earn every bit of those points. He's going to go tilt here. Going to cut back. Good job. Got that wrist. He's going tilt again, that left side there. He's got to really pull that arm across and push that elbow through to be able to hit that. There he goes. He's got it. Oh, so close. Head up, head up, head up. Follow through. Good. He's back to that top position here. 36 seconds left in the period, folks. Coach Blanton's over there yelling 1/2 of one Nelson. Maybe I'm missing the context. It's like he's going thread the needle there on top, ball and chain. He's trying to dread that arm through and pull him back in that tilt there. 15 seconds here left in the period. McCullough's choice will be here in the third period. It'll be interesting to see what he takes. If I'm Coach Brown or I'm Hunter, I'm probably thinking down. Take the free points, build that lead to 10 points, and get a takedown on some backs to work for that tech fall. And Hunter looks over at Coach Brown. Up. Coach Brown's telling him to go neutral. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad choice either. That probably would have been my second option. Get a takedown to a back, to a set of backs, to a quick turn. We'll put this tech fall away here. Like I said earlier, folks, this is Allen University's first year at the Division II level. They have been a NAIA school for quite some time, and they made that transition, and them and Benedict have a long historic rivalry, and now Allen is competing with them at a high level. Great leg attack here by Anderson. No takedown yet. McCullough's on his butt. Good takedown by Anderson. Nice, quick, explosive takedown. Hunter's got to bail here. Get to his belly. Yep, now work up. McCullough's got to get wrist control here and back pressure up to get up here. Don't hang it out here at the bottom. Do not hang out down here if you're Hunter McCullough. Yep, up to his feet, double off. Get that reversal. Run your feet, pop your head. Iranian, knee slide out the back door. Come out the back door. He want to lift his head under his crotch here, knee slide under, and take his head to the ceiling. He's backing out and getting to his feet. Going to take the 1 point. Advantage time is 2:25 for those of you at home. Both guys here. Hunter's really slowing the pace down here. 30 seconds left. I don't know if he can get a set of takedown and backs, but at least a takedown will give him the major decision here. Might want to be stingy. Just be stingy a little bit here, Hunter. 25 seconds left. Finish this match on top. 15 seconds here. Hunter like he's going slide by maybe, draping over that arm. Going overtime post to a single. Recover here. Get to his feet here, 9 seconds here. It looks like Hunter's going to hold on here for 11-4 victory. 5 seconds. And now get ready for the second third of the McCullough triplets. Ethan McCullough coming out at 133 against Darius Coleman. Another great reason to come to Newberry wrestling matches is when we win, everybody gets a shirt, at least thrown in the stands. It's always fun little added incentive to come catch a match in Eliezer Arena.
Now let's make 133 pounds for Allen, Darius Coleman. And for the Wolves at 133 pounds, Ethan McCullough.
And here we are. For those of you who pay attention to the Newberry Wolves wrestling roster, you have the McCulloughs. The only way you can tell them apart is by their hairstyles. Great single leg attempt here by Ethan. See who does that underhook. Uses that underhook to get to that high crotch or that knee pick or that throw by. Got double unders. Pull him on here. He's trying to pull him on. Keep him onto a trip. We're out of bounds. Good idea. Great idea. And that's not haze you see here at home. We have this grand entrance machine over here, and sometimes it gives a little dusting there and provides the ambiance in Eliezer Arena. Great run the pipe takedown there by McCullough. Great tilt. 2 count. We have a 3. Oh, we have 2 count at least. And we have a 4 count. Score 7-0. 1:55 here left in the period. Going back again to see if he can get this tech fall here. And we have the fall. Great transition from a tilt to a fall by Ethan McCullough to give the Wolves a 10-0 lead headed into the 141-pound weight class. As I said before, Tatum is going to get a forfeit, so it's going to go right to 149. You're going to have You're going to have Cale Alderman out here and Dre Wallace.
Now wrestling at 141 pounds for the Wolves, Raiden Tatum. Raiden Tatum wins by 4 points.
Tatum's had a good year so far. Beat 2 nationally ranked kids. Performed well so far. Finally getting his wings underneath him here with a kind of a shortened season due to an injury, but excited to see what he brings to the team here in the postseason.
Wallace. And for Newberry, Alderman.
Dre Wallace, Palaca High School product down there in Putnam County, Florida. Not far from your own Burt Macklin here, about 25 minutes south of where I grew up. Cale Alderman, Olathe, Kansas. His older brother, Riley Alderman, pretty accomplished wrestler, wrestled at King University. And here we go at 149 pounds. Between those of you watching at home, I expect this one to probably be the best match of the night. Good leg tap attempt by Dre. Nice leg pass by Cale. Cale's got to keep those knees underneath him. Come out the back door. Iranian head up. Head's got to go high. High man wins here. Got to put weight on his hands. Exactly like that. Dre's doing a good job of trying to hold on and catch him. Great little flurry here, folks. And Dre gets a 3-point takedown. Reminder, folks, after this bout, there will be a brief intermission for our senior night's ceremony. Alderman's getting a good base here. He's got a second knee and build a base here if you're Alderman. Ref's yelling improve. Gets to that base. Yep. Elbows in. Get 2 feet. Stay out. Stay on. Yep. Nice chop there by Dre. Trying to keep that arm trap. See what he does with it here on top, like he's trying to go tilt back the other way. Tilt the same side. Might have a 2 count here. Yep. 2 near fall there for Dre. And Cale's up to his feet. So we currently have a 5-1 match. Cale's in on a single there. Got to use that underhook. Climb to that hook there. It is about 50 seconds advantage time for Wallace. Close out of bounds there on the edge. Great job, keep wrestling by Cale Alderman. Don't stop wrestling until the ref blows the whistle, and a little close to the crowd there. But when you sit in the front row, you pay for that experience. Coach Brown and Coach Blanton and Coach Moore yelling pace over here. Leg attack attempt, great hips by Wallace. Alderman's got to recover here from this position, not give up a go behind. Let's see what happens here. Get his head out of the mat so he can find or at least see his opponent which way he's circling. Clamp on that elbow, post that right hand and get up to your feet, Alderman. Don't let him chase the ankle, buddy. Yep. Got to get off those knees. .30 seconds here left in the period. Short time here. Tapper James Howard headed out to give him a tap here. I think Alderman's wanting to see if he can do something on top here. He's really frustrated here on his feet. Some of the leg attack attempts he's taken, so we'll be interested to see what he does here from the mat wrestling position.
That's the end of your first period. Your score is 5-1. Allen leading.
Kale takes down. Like I said earlier, about 50 seconds advantage time for Wallace. So Wallace has got to keep him down here for at least 10 seconds to get over that minute. Yep, Coach Brown yelling, watch the chop. Let's see what Wallace does. Goes right to that chop, folks. It's one of the beautiful things about wrestling. People are very predictable in the sport. Kale's doing a good job staying on his feet, staying up, walking them hips out. Nothing yet by Wallace, but Wallace is yet to hit a mat return, and there we have a mat return by Wallace. .130 here left in the period. Riding time is about 1 minute, 20 seconds currently, folks. He's trying to stay in. We got a stall warning green. Those of you who didn't see that from that angle, you have to keep him on the mat. And Dre was trying to pull him off, and the bottom guy, Cale Alderman, was doing a fantastic job trying to stay on the mat, and therefore the official noticed it and hit him for stalling. First one's a freebie. If y'all don't know the stalling sequence in the penalty book and the rule book, second one costs you points, and the more they continue, the more points they cost. People like what they see here. (5-2), 1:47 advantage time currently for Wallace. If I'm Coach Pack or Coach Riley or Chaz, maybe I'd take neutral this period because Kale has no answer for my offense on my feet. Up, there is a nice leg attack attempt. Oh, great scramble. He's still on that shot, folks. He's still on that shot, folks. Stay on two hands on that leg. Stay off the double, stay on the single. Let's see if he can score it. Great defense by Wallace. Great little flurry there, folks. Great little flurry. It's worth the price of admission there. .25 seconds here left in the period. 1 minute, 40-second advantage time. Great leg attack attempt. Go behind attempt here. Good on that single there by Alderman. Alderman's got to either knee slide under, come out the back door. Knee slide under, come out the back door. I call it an Iranian. Some people call it something different. No takedown there.
Going into the third period, your score is 5-2. Allen leading.
Wallace down there on bottom. Kale's very good on top. Kale's got to capitalize on this position. Riding time's already down under 130. Let's see if we can get a turn here and put Wallace on the fritz. Wallace trying to get a big base here and be tough. Alderman's doing a great job here, forward pressure. Alderman's got a leg in here. Out to the side. Watch the hip heist here. Watch the hip heist here if you're Alderman. Yep, now he's flattened out with a leg in, folks. Under 1 minute here. Riding time's erased. Let's see what happens here. Definitely, if you're Wallace, Don't want to lay down there. You've already been warned for stalling once. If he lays down there, that's a free point. Riding time's at 50 seconds here. Headed down for Wallace. 5-2 currently lead for Wallace. And we have a stall warning. That's 1 point. 5-3. Now all he needs is a set of backs here. If you are Coach Brown, you're going to let him ride a little bit, hope for another stall call, or cut him and try and take him down. It's 5-3 currently, folks. 34 seconds riding time going down. 45 seconds left in the bout. Bottom guy's got to work up. He's off to the side. He's coming up. Yep. And we're on the edge. We went out of bounds. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. So 6-3 here, folks. 32 seconds left in the bout. Alderman's got to put 2 shots together. This place is getting loud. 20 seconds here left. Good shot attempt by Wallace. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Let's see what happens here for Alderman. Keep those hips tight. Look at the leg pass. He comes up. He elevates. 10 seconds here, folks. He cuts the corner. Head up. High man wins. High man wins here. 5 seconds. Great flurry, folks. Fantastic match. Like I told you earlier, it was going to be the best match of the duel, and so far it's lived up to the hype. Hate that for Newberry, but 6-3 win for Wallace and Allen University. Allen's on the board, 16-3.
Now wrestling at 157 pounds for Allen, Quincy Gash. And for Newberry at 157
And 157. I think we're pushing back because of the forfeit. Pushing back the senior celebration to after this match for those of you waiting to watch the senior celebration. 157 here we have Quincy Gash and Dennis Farrelly, West Berlin, New Jersey. Both guys aggressive in the hand fight here. Overtie shuck attempt there by Varelli. Use that underhook if you're Varelli. Snap, jack it up. 2 options here. What's he doing with that right hand? Look to pull, chase. Back leg shot there by Varelli. Want to shoot for the front leg. Got to close that distance. Varelli's a redshirt freshman here. Redshirted last year. Had a couple open tournament placings, a couple open tournament championships as a true freshman. But his first time this season getting to wear a Newberry Wolves singlet. A little poke in the eye action. A lot of people think they wonder why wrestlers don't wear face masks. Well, I think you understand they'd probably get grabbed. So I'd rather take a poke in the eye than get yanked around by a face mask. Great leg attack attempt by Varelli. Chase the corner. Can he double off or elevate? Shelf it to the outside leg there. He does a great job. Now uppercut and kick. Use that right foot. 3-point takedown. 1:30 here left in the period. Varelli's throwing legs in here on top. See if he can get Gash extended here. Going power half here. Gash got to fight that elbow down. He's in a rough spot here. He's doing a great job stuffing that head. Now he's got to hop to the side and run it. Headgear popped off. The official's going to let it go. He's going to let it go. Gash is, now we're back to our belly. Official's going to let it go. Look through the headgear off to the side there. That way nobody slips or trips on it. Going back to the power half here. 30 seconds here left. Let's see if he can hop sides and settle if you're Varelli. Yep. Gash is doing a good job fighting there, being tough there in that bottom position. Great power half attempt there by Varelli. Looks like he's looking for a fall here. 8 seconds here left in the period. Settling back, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. And he got the fall. 22-3. Headed into our seniors. Real quick about tonight's seniors. Talk a little bit about them before we get started. First one that's going to be up is Dayton Fields. Dayton is from Seneca, Missouri. His third season here at the Wolves at the 174-pound weight class. His favorite memory is the team camping trip they take every year. During his time at Newberry, Dayton's a two-time NJCA All-American, NCAA Academic All-American, and National Qualifier, and first-team All-Conference. He's currently in graduate school pursuing his second degree in sport management and hoping to finish up his last term and return back home to Seneca. After Dayton, we have Cale Schrader from Carthage, Missouri. His mom and dad, True and Shelley. This is Cale's second season with the Wolves. The heavyweight's favorite memory is getting to wrestle in Colorado this past year, going out to Western State. In his career, Cale's a 2024-25 team captain for the Wolves. He's also an NJCA national champion. He will graduate with a degree in business administration, and he's currently working on a master's degree here at Newberry. Next up is Des Marshall, St. Petersburg product, escorted by Takeda and Donald Marshall, right? His favorite memory is beating Lander for the 2021 SAC Conference Carolina Championship and winning 2 Super Region titles in his time. Apologize that, folks. I had to go out there and take some photos. Now we're at 165 here. Isaiah Moe and Nick Humphreys. And here we are, 165. Humphreys and Moe. Interesting name Moe is. I don't know if I ran across many Moes in my day. Spelled M-U-L-W-E-E. But good leg attack attempted by Moe. Humphreys going, quarter Nelson. Oh, we got it, folks. Oh. Humphreys has got to settle. Got to settle here. 1 point escape there for Moe. Going back to the headlock. And we might have a fall here, folks. About 30 seconds in the bout. 25. Short time here, folks, for the Akron, Ohio product. And we have a fall at 165. Now we have a team point here issued against Allen. And unsportsmanlike there, throwing the bands up in the air. So it'll be 5 points instead of 6. So reminder, folks, at 174, unfortunately for the Fields family in Seneca and the Seneca, Missouri conglomerate, we do have a forfeit tonight at 174. Apparently the 74-pounder just wrestled his first bout at 65, making his descent plan down a weight class to prepare for the postseason. What we thought on our projected lineups they would have, they did not have. So I apologize for that.
Now, wrestling for the Wolves at 174 pounds, Dayton Fields. Dayton will win by forfeit. With that, please join us in congratulating Dayton on his 100th win.
And here we are congratulating Dayton Fields on his 100th win, folks. Got a banner made for him and everything, folks. 100 wins in collegiate wrestling is impressive. Not many people get to do it. I think we may only have 6 or 7 here in Newberry College history. So anytime you get 100 wins is a phenomenal accomplishment. Now on to 184 pounds here. Andrew Reed, Altoona, Iowa, for Jarrell Baskins.
And for your Newberry Wolves,
It's going to be a high-scoring match tonight, the way Newberry's putting up points right now for those of you watching at home. I hate to say it, the school record for dual meet victory in NCAA Division II schools, 57-0 against Mount Olive University here in 20, I believe, would have been 19 or 2020. So they're not going to get close to that, but it's definitely going to put up some good points here tonight. Reed and Baskins out here right now, feeling each other out. Reed's made several appearances this year in the national rankings. Good leg attack attempt there by Baskins. Good shin whizzer attempt by Reed. Reed turns into it, looking to plant that foot down. Baskins got a pretty good grip here. Shelving it high, looking to trip there on Reed. Yep, good, looking to trip. Reed's hanging tough here. He's jacking it high. Reed looking to pass. Coming to his belly, to a body lock, and to a takedown. Great flurry, great leg pass there by Andrew Reed. Baskett's trying to work up here on the edge. Reed's doing a good job with that chicken wing on that left side. Coach Bland's yelling bar. Some of the people out in the crowd yelling stalling. Let's see if he runs his cradle and locks it up. And he might have it. Baskin's fighting tough. 45 seconds advantage time currently. .125 here left in the period. Going tilt here. Got to get that bottom leg under. Coach Brown yelling roll through tilt. I call it a Fairfax or a Mason. But it's a beautiful thing about wrestling. No matter what the language, no matter what the terminology, people can still communicate and transition culture through our sport. .45 seconds here, 1:30 advantage time for Reed currently. Baskin's slowly trying to crawl out here, it looks like, to get a fresh start, but Reed's being stingy. Reed keeps circling it back on with that cross-face cradle, turning it back in and keeping those knees and elbows in bounds. About 30 seconds later left in the period, advantage time close to 2 minutes. Got a stall warning green here. Riding time's going to finish up around 2:21, it looks like so far. Up, barely out of bounds there. 2 seconds left in the period, 2:19 advantage time. For those of you watching, 197 is going to be our last bout tonight. I believe the Allen heavyweight got sick during warm-ups, and so wrestling being a person-to-person contact sport, I think Coach Pack's going to sit him out for the duel, even though he weighed in. Reed takes down. Reed's tripoding up here, back pressuring up, look to get wrist controls here. Coach Pack's yelling forward. Reed's being stingy here. Baskin's going to get hit for stalling here, and there's that second stall call. 1 point Reed here. Will he get hit again is the question. Got a locked hands call there. Oh, he throws it to a back in a headlock, folks. And we have a fall. What a quick turn of events there for Andrew Reed. Packed house here tonight in Eliezer, folks. Team scored 39-3. And here we are for the last bout tonight. John Parker Wilson, retired U.S. Marine, served his country, fought in Iraqi freedom and some other places as well over in Afghanistan and Iraq, and decided to make his home at Newberry College, and here he comes out here against Sekua Bangura. John Parker's been ranked as high as 6th in the country. Had a great performance at the Midwest Classic, made the finals. He's had a great performance this second semester. He currently leads the Wolves in wins and pins so far this season. Crowd's clearing. Let's go J-Rock. That's one of John Parker's many nicknames. Sikora Bangora is a Federal Way, Washington product. Todd Beeman High School. He's a freshman at Allen. It's a long way from Allen, from the state of Washington to the Palmetto State here in Columbia. But as I stated before earlier in our broadcast, Allen's one of our new members in the Division II, not only in the South Atlantic Conference Carolinas, but in the entire governance of Division II, making the transition from NAIA. Definitely two different styles of wrestling here. Segura's quick and explosive, trying to get him out of position, and John's a little slow and methodical, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but you're controlling the pace and controlling the tempo. Leg attack attempt there by Segura. Nice low single. John Parker's doing a great job of catching that ankle, hopping to his side, trying to shelf it off and get off and cut that corner. Let's see if he can get to it. Weight on that foot. Weight on that foot. Weight on that foot and forward pressure, folks. Nothing yet. Segura still has that ankle until John Parker clears that ankle. We have nothing yet. Straighten that leg, and he's almost got it, folks. Cross-face, three-point takedown. Great leg attack attempt by Bangora, but good scrambling and stingy defense there by John Parker. Bangora's pushing back, pressuring back here. John Parker's fighting tough here with the top pressure. He's going power half here. Let's see what Bangora does here. Might want to lock his hands and get that right hip down. If not, he's going to go over here. John Parker's doing a great job of stuffing it and climb, stuffing it and climb, getting him extended here. And he's extended him here, folks. Bangora's in trouble. He is in trouble here, folks. 34 seconds here left in the period. Let's see if John Parker can get a set of backs. And we have a set of backs. Can he hop sides and get the fall? Short time here, folks. 20 seconds. Can he finish him off and finish this duel? Set to a headlock here. Can he do it? Can he do it? 15 seconds, folks. He's in a headlock, and he's it. And he looks flat to me from over here. Oh. So close. Looks like we're going to go to the second period, folks. Riding times 122 in favor of John Parker. Got to commend Bangora. When you get to these larger weight classes and you end up on your back, it's tough to fight off your back, especially when you have size and weight differential. Bangora defers, and John Parker takes top. So if I'm Bangora, I'm thinking, hey, man, I have to get up right away here. Good stand-up attempt by Bangora. Great wrist trap there, and mat return by John Parker. Going back to that power half. 1:30 advantage time, score 7-0 currently for John Parker Wilson. Team scores currently 39-3 at this 197-pound weight class. Coach Blanton's yelled, swing it, take the head like a football. I think he's wanting to use that Turk there. There he goes. Now he makes that adjustment. A little late there because he's able to get his hips down. Going back to that power half. Oh, that shoulder looked rough. It looked rough over here, and I'm glad he called it potentially. You know that hopefully on the bus ride home, Coach Pack has Sikora some Motrin or some ibuprofen. So definitely getting some shoulder work today. Allen University did not bring a trainer, but we're very thankful for our own Hannah out here tending to the Allen University wrestlers. Got apparently some facial blood issues there. And those of you that don't know the blood time rules in college wrestling, it's unlimited. In high school wrestling, it's 2 minutes. So there's no sense of urgency in college, but in high school, once 2 minutes is up, the match is over. And looks like they got him cleared up here. Bangora is headed back down here. 1:10 left in the period. 2:12 advantage time. John Parker slips that leg in there. Ben Gore is fighting tough here, trying to catch that head. I don't know if he's going to be able to get there with John Parker. Near fall. We got some counts there. We got a couple counts here. Yeah, John Parker did a great job of not freaking out there when he caught his head. Did a fantastic job of staying tough there. 40 seconds here left in the period. Going back to that power half. Got a 1 count. 2 count. 3 count. And we have 4 near fall. We have a fall here, folks. Great transition by John Parker to slide the hips over the top. That takes the duel 45-3.
That brings our dual score 45-3. Newberry dominating. Now get on your feet for a touch.
And now 285 pounds. Last bout of the night, Cale Schrader. But like I said earlier in warm-ups, the Allen University heavyweight, Chandler Allen, was over there puking, and hate to see that, and they're going to forfeit. And that's going to be the duel for tonight. Allen's going to take the L. Newberry's going to get the W. 51-3. For those of you that stayed and watched, I'm your announcer, Burt Macklin. 149. If you go back and watch that bout, a fantastic bout at 149. Dre Wallace and Cale Alderman left it all out there on the bout. Wolves are at home. Wolves are on the road next week. Gets Mount Olive Conference Championship on the line. Those of you pay attention and follow. They're still in it for a South Atlantic Conference Carolina Championship. Thank you for tuning in tonight to Newberry Wolves Sports Network, and look forward to seeing you next season here at home in Eliezer Arena.